Hello there beautiful people, welcome back again to our channel. For people that don't know, my name is Enes, I'm working for you. So if you have any questions, any video requests, make sure to drop them below in a comment, I will be happy to make a video for you. And for people that do know, welcome back, and please be a witness for that because I made over 250 videos so far on Shopify customization. They were mostly requested by you guys. Now I know some people not even subscribers, but I'm fine with that. I still make the video for them. So don't hesitate, man. If you have video requests or any questions, just drop me a comment below. I will be happy to provide you information you need or even make a video for you. And yeah, you don't have to subscribe, or maybe now you should consider doing so, because if you don't, you lose. Now it's a very different chapter on this channel. I usually share small customizations, but now we'll be sharing complete sections and widgets, highly customizable to make a Shopify store very unique, professional, without having to rely on those expensive teams or hiring those expensive developers, or even worse, paying for those monthly subscription applications that will drain your money, and it's not a very good idea for long-term projects. But I'll give you a better deal. Scroll down to the channel, check out the videos and sections I'm sharing, and I'll let you be the judge, and I respect your decision. But in this video, let me actually fulfill again another request, which is how to add collections in a circular carousel on your Shopify store by using your own custom code and not just any circular carousel. It's actually very stylish. It has a glow effect and you can make it exactly as Instagram stories style. You know how profiles on Instagram, when they post a story, how they look like, that glow circular around the profile? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And this option is optional. You can disable or enable this option. And also the circles are interactive. Once you hover over them, they expand, they show an interaction, and also they glow. And you can disable or enable all these options. It's the most flexible section I have ever built, to be honest. And the best part about this is it's completely free. Yes, you heard that right. It's free and you don't have to pay for it or anything like that. It's completely free. The only thing I'm asking you guys is please hit that like button and leave me a comment. I would really appreciate it because many people will grab the code and post the videos using my code and not give any credit or anything like that. So the only thing you can help me with is hit that like button and leave me a nice comment. I do reply to each comment, so I would reply to you as well. And that will motivate me to build more stuff for you guys and post them completely free so you can make your Shopify store very professional, as I said, without having to pay any developers, anything like that. And just give me a couple of minutes of your time and you will see that by yourself. Without any more talking, let's just jump to it. As you can see, this is Shopify down theme. I always start with completely new theme, nothing on it, so each video has small customizations, but the video like 60 or 70, the theme will be completely different. But now I think I've reached that level halfway. For example, check out this all in reviews carousel that will show reviews from multiple sources, as you can see, and it's filterable. Or even better, check out this recent sales on your Shopify store by using your own custom code, and it's highly customizable. You can customize behavior and so on, many more things. Or you want to see something that will make you more money? Check this out. So this is the mouse cursor, right? I will try to leave or just trying to close the page, and this thing will show up, which is an abandoned cart pop-up reminder that will remind the user how many products exactly he added to the cart and it didn't check out, and it's shown when the user is trying to leave or close the page, just like you saw in this video. And again, it's by using your own custom code. And not just these, it's many that I cannot even mention. As you can see, this scrolling logos, this 3D split screen, and it's many more options I cannot mention in one video. It will be too long. As you saw already, this Shopify store has so many stuff. So I will do demonstration on the new theme, which is Horizon. And all my sections, by the way, work on every Shopify theme. I make my sections like standalone. Everything is standalone. All the sections I do build, they work on every Shopify theme, whether it's free or paid. So let's just close this Shopify down theme already customized, and let's just check out the Horizon theme, which is the new ones that have been released lately. And I have a series coming on customizing Horizon theme, no worries. So as you can see, we will add actually the circular carousel in here. By the way, this hover shadow effect, as you can see, I just did that video and it's already posted. So we will add it in here below this funny video, as you can see. So we will keep this page open, do the trick, come back and see it in action. So get back to Shopify dashboard. If you're already in Shopify dashboard, click on online store, then click on themes, then click on the three dots to left of customize and click on edit code. But for my case, as I said, we will do it on Horizon, so I will do it in here instead, and click in edit code, and it will open up the code editor for your Shopify team. And after that, you see this on the left panel right here, you see these folders. Click on the folders sections to be expanded. Simply click on it one time and you will see this first option, which is add a new section. Then click on it again and a prompt will show up so you can name your section. And simply name it circular-carousel collection, or carousel. Actually, it doesn't matter. You can name it anything you want. But for my case, I'm going to name it circular-collections, just like this. And do not type in the extension file, which is .liquid, just the name for it. Then click on done, and by default, it will create some code in here. Make sure to remove the whole code. Do not keep even like a closing bracket or something, it will cause some issues. And now we have a completely empty section to paste in our code. And where you're gonna get that code, you need to hire a developer, pay him with 24 hours, then test the code. I'm just joking. Scroll down the description box and you will see a link. My website, completely free. Simply click on it and you will see download a file, then download a zip file that will contain another .liquid file. Then simply open that .liquid file with any text editor on your computer, then select the whole code inside it, then simply paste it in here. That was very simple, right? All my videos, I try to simplify everything so you can follow along even if you're like 5 years old. So simply click on save after you paste in the whole code inside the file, paste it in here, then click on save. And as you can see, its name already, it's IG categories, as you can see, because it's very similar to Instagram stories, style and glow and everything. But as I said, you can disable the option so it will not look like Instagram stories. So after you click on save, now let's just get back to the theme editor because we need actually to add it. And now click on customize button for the theme that you did add it to. And after that, navigate to the page where you want to add it. In my case, as I said, I want to add it on the home page. So I'm going to stay on the home page and I'm going to add it below this video, as you can see. So let me scroll down and let me add it in here. Then simply click on the plus button, as you can see, then click on sections, this button right here, click on it and it will show you the sections on your Shopify store. If you don't see it in here, simply use the search bar and search for IG and it will show up. Let me select it, and here it is. And after that, it will show up in a couple of seconds. And as you can see, we didn't add any categories yet. And we will do that right now. Then we will now go to the option. Check out how many options it has. It's so many stuff. And no worries, I will explain everything so you can make this very, very unique, not like this style that you see right now. So it will suit your Shopify store. And the most important thing is you will make it unique. So you will not look like the copycats and so on. So in here on the left panel, you see below the section title, IG categories, this is the circles, as you can see. So each circle has its own block, as you can see. Simply click on it, click on this one, and on the right of the screen this time, you will see these options in here. The first one is the category image. So you can set each category with its own image. Not just categories or collections. You can set even product. If I click on the link in here, it will show me everything, as you can see. You can pick product or collection or even a page or blog, whatever you want. But in my case, I'm gonna go with norm, which is collections. So I'm gonna select a collection from here. Let's just go for footwear. Let me select a picture. And for the picture, I'm gonna select anything just for demonstration. Let me select this product right here, which is a supplement, I think. And on the name of the category, name it anything you want. For demonstration, I'm gonna name it supplement. And let's just add the others. They have the same exact options. And we get back to the other options so I can show you how to customize it to make it very, very unique. All right, we're finished. We added everything in here, as you can see, all the products, collections, and the name for them as well. And let's just get back to the settings to show you each option and what it does and how to customize this to make it very unique, as I said. So the first option in here is the heading text, because the section has a heading. As you can see, by default, it doesn't show anything. You can actually name the heading. If you want to show a heading, simply type it in here. For example, I'm going to type collections, and here it is. It does show up, as you can see. Then you can resize the heading. And again, based on my subscribers' feedback, they always ask for, hey, how we can set different sizes for the mobile and different sizes for the desktop. I got you guys. That's always my sections have two resizing options. One for the mobile separate and one for the desktop separate. And here as you can see it, as you can see. The first one is heading size. This one is for desktop, and this one heading size for the mobile. So you can set different size for mobile and desktop. And below it is the heading color, as you can see, but I'm gonna keep it just black. It suits the design. And below is the border and visual style. The first one is use Instagram gradient border, as you can see. If I disable this option, no more, as you can see, it shows black, but it still has this glow effect behind, as you can see. If you want to still disable that option, that glow effect as well, here is the button for it. Enable glow effect on hover. If I disable it, now it will still be interactive, but no glow effect behind it. As I said, this is highly customizable. You can make it very unique that will suit your Shopify store and stand out from the competition. And for my case, I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep the glow effect as well. And this is the gradient star color. This is the gradients color, because Instagram, if you know, they have the yellow and red, pink, something like pink and red, and the black. And this is the colors between the gradients, as you can see, which is yellow and the pink or red or something like that. And this one is for solid border color. If we disable this option, this color right here, by default is black. You can set any colors you want if you disable this. However, if you enable the Instagram gradient, then it will show these two colors in a gradient, just like you see right now. Now, personally, I like this one because it looks very unique. And below is the border width, because you can actually increase the border width. It will be much thicker, as you can see. But however, if you make it too thick, it will not look good. Yeah, check it out now. It's not too good. I always set the options in here. The default state of them is the perfect style or the perfect design. In my case is 3, and here is, as you can see, 3 looks very clean. And below is the circle size, because you can actually resize the circles. If I increase this, the circles will be larger, as you can see. Now it's much larger. In my case, I like it 130 or 140. Yeah, 140 is perfect. I'm gonna keep them like this. And below again, sizes for mobile, because you already know. Subscribers requested it, I do it. Sizes for desktop, this one, and below sizes for the mobile. And below I explained this enable glow effect on hover. I'm gonna keep that. And this is the color for the glow effect in case you want to change the color. And this one is for the glow intensity. Once I hover over it, as you can see, I can increase this one. It will have more intensity on the glow. You see, it's too much now. In my case, I'm gonna keep it as 16. It's much better, as you can see. It looks clean, not too much. And below is the hover zoom factor, because once you hover over it, it does zoom in on the picture, as you can see. You can increase the intensity of that as well. If I increase it, as you can see, check it out. Now it becomes much bigger now. But for my case, I like it at 1.1. Now it's cleaner. And below is the layout options. Show navigations arrows, which is this ones right here, as you can see. They look clean and interactive as well. Everything looks clean and everything is interactive. As long as you find things on this channel, you will always find things that always clean, always interactive, and always very flexible. So in my case, I'm gonna keep them enabled. And below the space between items, which is the space between the circles. You can increase that space, as you can see. It will have more space between the circles, or decrease it. In my case, I'm gonna keep it around 20, which is the perfect for me. And below, again, the space between options for mobile. And below it is the space above pagination stars. This space right here, you can increase or decrease the space. But for my case, I'm gonna keep it like that. And below is the space above the arrow. Sorry, the first one is the pagination dots. This one, let me actually increase the space. I need more space. Yeah, more actually. Yeah, now it's good. And this one, I'm gonna decrease actually the space. Yeah, now it's perfect. And below is the text options. If you want to resize the text, if I increase this one, it will resize this text right here on the circles. Now it's too much, as you can see. I don't like it this way. I'm gonna actually make it 15. 15, I think it's too small. No, it's perfect. And below, same option but for mobile, because you can set different sizes, as I said. And again, the space above text, the space between the circle and the text. However, do not decrease the space too much, because when it's interactive, it might cover the text. In my case, I'm gonna keep it as 15 because it's perfect. And this one is the text color, in case you want to set this one, as you can see, the background color, which is the whole section background. If you did set the section background color as black, you might want to change the text white so it will be obvious. And this option is for enabling links in a new tab. Once you click on a carousel or you click on a circular collection, it will open up the link in a new tab or the same tab. I like it in a new tab, so I'm going to enable this option. And again, the option top spacing for the whole section, if I decrease it, the space above the section title, as you can see, is gone. And the same again at the bottom. And these options, which is the lazy load images, and I would recommend you to enable this option. And this one's for if you want to hide this section on mobile, or if you want to hide this section on the desktop, so it will be only shown on the mobile. And this is a personal preference in case you want to hide it. Now let's just click on save and check out the Shopify store and see how it looks like. And you already see how it looks like. We just want to see it live. So let's just reload the page. And here it is, as you can see. It's interactive, as you can see, and it's infinite carousel, by the way. It keeps looping. Even if you add like 3 or 4 or 5 circular carousels, it will keep looping them in an infinite loop, as you can see. It will not like stop or anything like that. This one is already passed and it shows up again. So for example, if I click on this one, it will open up the collection, that specific collection, in a new tab, which is very, very handy. And as you saw, that's how you add collections in a circular style on your Shopify store, and also just like Instagram style. And if you have any questions or any video requests or any options that you want to add to this section, just drop me a comment. I will be happy to help you out. But for now, I think my job is done. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.